This is my guide for fishing rod progression, covering everything from level 1 to level 500. Starting with our first course of action, we're going to need to fish in Moosewood with our training rod until we have enough for the carbon rod. This rod's going to cost 2,000 credits and you're going to purchase it right here in Moosewood. Now you're not going to need to use this rod very long, but you're going to use this rod until you have enough for any boat. To be honest here, you're just going to want to buy the cheapest boat so you can get to your next fishing spot faster. Once you've got your first boat, you're going to want to head straight to Roslip Bay. And then once you're here, you've made it to your next fishing spot. Now, all you're going to do is fish off this rock with your carbon rod until you have 7,000, which is going to get you the steady rod. And to buy the steady rod, you're going to follow this route. And the rod's going to be right here. Now, the great thing about this rod is it can catch any fish in the game, but the thing that sucks about this rod is it has minus 60% lure speed, meaning it's going to take you super long to hook a fish. Here's a quick list of the fish you're going to be catching here. These will make you the most money. Now is where you're going to have a lot of different routes to pick from. Just a heads up, we're now entering the mid-game rods from this point on in the video. I won't be showing rod locations, but they can easily be found on the wiki. Now, I initially was not going to include this rod in the video because it wasn't in the game when I was leveling up, but this rod is only 25,000 and does have pretty good stats compared to the steady rod and would be pretty useful when saving up for the next rods. Now, for the next rods, you're going to pick from either the Aurora rod or the Trident rod. The Aurora rod's going to cost you about 90,000 and it's going to have a 15% chance to make fish Aurora, and that's going to make them 6.5x in value. Now, this rod's going to cost you 205,000 if you include the relics needed to purchase it, and this rod's going to give you a 30% chance to make fish Atlantean, which is going to 3x their value. And with either of these rods, you're going to want to head to the depths. If you don't know how to get there, I recommend looking up a video, and this is going to be our next fishing spot. From this point on in the video, we're going to be looking at some of the endgame rods. The next rod you're going to be saving up for is 750,000. I know that sounds like a lot, but the rods you have at this point are going to help you get a lot of money. Now, this rod does have great overall stats on top of its ability, which gives you a random fish every 3 fish you catch. Then there's the Heavens rod, which costs you 1.75 million. Now, this rod does have very good overall stats, and it gives you a 15% chance of getting the Heavenly mutation on fish, which will 5x their value. For our last rod, we have the No Life rod. Now, the great part about this rod is it is free, but you do need to be level 500. I highly recommend looking up an XP guide video to help you get this rod, but I hope this video helped, and good luck getting all the rods.